Hey everybody, it's Jason Creel and you're watching the Lawn Care Life. Today we're doing our first fall leaf cleanup of the year. I got my father-in-law with me. We're up at the lake house and we had a hurricane storm come through the other day. Now we just got the remnants of the hurricane, but it made a lot of leaves fall down. So, you know, the thing I was thinking about with leaf cleanup, of course, it would be great if we had multiple mowers, maybe a mulching mower, a bagging mower. That's how I preferably would do it. I'd blow everything away from the side, run over it with the mulching mower, and then suck it up with the bagging mower. By doing that, you'll greatly reduce the amount of leaves that you need to bag up, probably by like 80%. Because if you just try to bag it, that's great if there's not that many leaves. But if there's a lot of leaves, mulching it first helps tremendously. But you know what, when you do a leaf cleanup, you got to use the equipment you've got. And what we've got up here at the lake today is a Toro zero-turn mower with a diesel motor, and I've got the big Echo backpack blower. So I'm gonna be on the blower, my father-in-law is gonna be on the mower. I'm gonna blow things away from the trees, off the fence lines. You know, if you're doing this by yourself, you wanna do that first. You wanna get everything away from the sidewalk, away from the trees, away from the fence line, and then the mower can come back and be mulching it up or bagging it if you have that bagging capabilities. But you know what? Mulching it, which is what we're gonna do today, will make it look a whole lot better. May not be perfect, may not get every, you know, speck gone, but it's gonna look a lot better than it did before we start. So let's get started with our first leaf cleanup of the year. What do you think about my ear and eye protection for today? I'm gonna crank up the blower. Adjust these straps. I don't think the person who used this last had as big a chest and broad as shoulders as I did. One tip, if you want to just keep your lawn green in the winter time, now this is for us in the warm season grasses. Sometimes if you just leave leaves all over your yard, I'm not recommending that, but it will actually protect your grass from the frost. You'll see if you have a big pile of leaves and you get a frost, it may turn the rest of your yard, send it into dormancy, but remove those pile of leaves, it'll still be nice and green. So this grass is still quite green, I think partially because it had a layer of leaves on top of it. I'm gonna take a turn on the lawnmower and mulch up some leaves. One thing you want to do when you do this, especially if the leaves get nice and thick, you want to make sure that you get any sticks out of there. That's not exactly good for the belt on the lawnmower, and when you're done, it's probably a great idea to blow the deck of the mower off really well and get any little sticks or leaves or debris. I remember my first year in the lawn care business. I'll tell a quick story. I had bought a used Walker mower, and I was out there and I thought, I've got to go out there and do some leaf cleanups. It was the fall, and I went and put some flyers out, and I didn't know what to charge. And you get one of these people that hadn't cleaned up their leaves until the end of all the leaf season. The leaves are so thick, but I'm thinking, well, I'll bag them up. It can't be that big a deal. I think I spent 6 hours out there, and the mower, this is where I learned about mulching first and then bagging. I just was bagging, and there were so many leaves, and it was not the mower's fault. It was just way too many leaves, and you get these dry leaves, and they get on a hot muffler on a mower and catch on fire. And I remember that happened to me, and I had borrowed a friend's truck. He had some hand wipes in the back of his vehicle. I went and grabbed those and tried to put the fire out. I thought, I'm gonna blow up my lawnmower on the first leaf cleanup job I had. But anyway, I've learned my lesson then. As far as pricing this, if you're doing this, for a business, you want to make sure you evaluate the situation, because if it's a thin layer of leaves, you can run over at one time. It's still more work than mowing the grass, and you want to charge accordingly. But if the leaves are thick, it's going to take you significantly more time and effort, and you should charge accordingly to do a leaf cleanup job. So, when the leaves are thick and they've been there a while, I would say at least triple the price of what it would cost to mow the lawn. But you got to learn. All right, we finished up the front yard. I'm gonna hit the backyard after the video's concluded, but you can tell just by looking at it, it looks significantly better than it did. Again, not perfection, but if you're in the leaf, clean up leaves at your own house, what you're gonna notice is you get it to perfection, and then the first time the wind blows or it gets cold, you're gonna have more leaves fall. There'll be plenty more leaves to clean up later, so again, we've made a huge improvement on this yard and got the worst leaf cleanup out of the way for this year. Hopefully any future leaf cleanup jobs for this year on this yard won't be as bad. I'm Jason Creel. Thanks for watching the video. Let me encourage you to subscribe to the channel. There's over 500 lawn care videos on the channel. And if you're in the lawn business, go over to lawncarelife.com and check out the resources available for you there. Talk to you guys later. Bye.